on our fall break, so our kids are all off this week, and so are we.
Fall break already.
Yeah.
Yeah, fall break for us.
Fall just
Cool.
started.
How are you guys been? You guys been good?
Doing
Oh,
great,
yeah, doing
man.
great. Thank you.
Yeah,
Doing great.
fast first
Yes.
9 weeks for us.
All right.
Yeah, amazingly fast. All right, DC, I've got us on.
What you
easy.
got, brother?
We're up and live. I see us now. I'm switching the chat over, so we are good there. All right.
All right, let's go ahead and get our intro in.
All right, let's get it.
Hi, this is Jack Hughes of Wang Chung, and you're listening to the DND Dynamite 80s podcast show with your hosts DC and DH.
Live from Nashville, Tennessee, you are listening to the D&D Dynamite 80s podcast with your hosts, DC and DH. So, guys, take it away. Hey, why don't you take it?
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into another episode of D&D Dynamite 80s. DC starting the theme all over again. over
No,
there.
I was just making sure you're paying attention, brother.
Hey, we're into Beach Boys month, hot and heavy now.
Yes, we are. We
Beach
started
Boys month.
hot with it last week, and we're
Oh,
going to
man,
continue this
yeah.
week with it for sure.
Yeah, we got an amazing band on tonight.
Yes.
DC, how's your week been, brother?
Hey, when you're off, it's great.
I'm telling you,
great.
except for the honeydew list, man. Those things,
That's true. That
they
does
keep
catch up with
growing.
it.
They never stop. I don't know
That's
why. I
true.
don't know where they come from.
Yeah.
But man,
absolutely.
I'm excited to get
Yeah.
this one started. I'm going to throw it over to you. We've had these guys on before, but
Mhm.
in a little
Mhm.
different context tonight. So
Sure.
I'm going to throw it over and let's do the introduction and get it rolling.
Yeah, let's do that. Before we get those guys introduced and we start talking Beach Boy stuff, let me throw out a comment that was sent to us
Uh-oh.
that we wanted to start every one of our Beach Boys shows with this time around. Thank you to David Clark and Dale Hudson for keeping the music and the impact of the Beach Boys alive with your internet show. Each tribute band helps promote the music of the Beach Boys, and we appreciate that support. That comes from David Marks and Al Jardine of the Beach Boys.
Amazing.
So we appreciate
Awesome.
that. We couldn't work it out in their scheduling and stuff to try to get them to come on to one of the shows during the month, but we appreciate them sending that comment on. That's for sure.
Yeah,
So
amazing. Yeah.
appreciate that.
Very much. So.
Yeah, and I know these guys. I seen it in a video. I know they're very familiar with David Marks and probably possibly Al Jardine as well. We'll talk about that stuff, but yeah, we're honored to have absolutely Don Senior, Donnie, Landon, and Lyric, and they're from Surfs Up. You also would know these guys. Well, the dad and the boys from Raised Wrong as
Yes,
well. So follow their stuff, and
Yes.
it's good. It's great stuff. We're going to talk Beach Boys tonight, though, fellas. How are you?
We're doing good. It's good to see you guys.
You too, man. I've gotta ask this starting right out of the gate. I know you guys. It's got to be. There's tribute bands all over the place, all over the country for the Beach Boys. But it's got to hold a special place for you to be right there in your backyard where all that stuff originated.
California.
Yeah. So talk to me about that. I mean, how special the music is, especially being so close to you, probably all your life.
I'll start it off. Yeah, absolutely. I was born and raised in Southern California,
Mhm.
and I was raised on 60s music with my parents. So we grew up with the Beach Boys, and definitely it was just part of the landscape and surf and sun and it's the whole California dream thing. We've been doing the beach. Me and my dad and my immediate family and my siblings. We had started playing the covering the Beach Boy thing back in the '80s. So
Wow.
there was one other Beach Boy like tribute band that existed at the time. So we're definitely, Dad and I have been doing that, and my brother for literally 45 years. We've been doing a Beach Boy tribute.
Wow.
But yeah, like you said, it definitely the California sound, and it was very special to us because I grew up. I live here.
Sure. Yeah. It all originated there, and it means more to you, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And we
Absolutely.
have a comment from David Graham Smith says the music is in good hands. Solon Sailor. So, and he's right. seeing you guys play and carry on that music is amazing. And guys, I'm going to ask because I mean, I know the music is such feel good music, but for you guys at such a younger age,
Yeah.
how did you guys come about and really start? One finger point. I seen the finger point. Yeah. So when you guys are playing that, is this some of your favorite music to play?
It used to be. They're out in a heavy rock now.
Yes, they are. They're all over the place with
Yes.
stuff that's great. It's great. But yeah, I'm curious, guys. You know, how do you the Beach Boys stuff? How does that play into the rest of the things that you play all the time? Is this one of your favorites?
Yeah,
I love the Beach Boys. Their music's great.
The music's really great. We love playing it. Mostly the hits. Their other stuff is pretty boring. So we
And
like,
there you. Okay.
the song "Pet Sounds" is literally just noise.
It's a little different album, isn't it?
I really like the Beach Boys. Music's great.
They since they were babies, so it was just natural for them to start playing along with dad, and
Sure.
me and my dad would have never stopped doing it. So
Right.
they started playing with Surf's Up when they were pretty young, just like here and there, and then more gigs, and now they play like 100% of the shows. They'll be there, they're with us. So
Right.
the
Right.
And
Sure.
Don Senior, one of the things I'm going to ask, being a pop myself, I love hanging out with the grandkids. That's like my favorite thing on to do on this earth now is hang out with my grandkids and doing whatever. This has got to be like just the ultimate, being able to play in a band with the grands and all. Kind of tell us about that experience.
Well, yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's actually the second generation, third generation, because it started off with me and Donnie and his brother and his sister, and actually my wife. And then now these guys are taking over for the ones that aren't doing it anymore. And we've been, we love the Beach Boys, but me and Donnie loves Pet Sounds too. So
Right.
they will too if they actually listen to it.
Right.
Yeah. Got to give it a chance, huh?
these guys they learn stuff so fast, it's ridiculous. But,
It is amazing. It is amazing what
So guys-
young people can pick up so quick on stuff.
Yes. Guys, what are your thoughts being able to be up there with your dad and granddad?
Yeah.
Donnie,
Boy. My thoughts on being in a band with my dad. It's all right. I'm just kidding. It's awesome with my dad because it's just so easy because I don't have to go to like a music school or anything. I just have to wake up. And then with Pawpaw, it's awesome because Pawpaw hasn't retired yet and he's still going strong.
Hey,
Staying up all night and playing the Beach Boys.
if you think it's bad, with my dad.
I
know.
think being with my father is amazing because it's fun. And every time I wake up, it's 8 a.m. music session. And then I'm starting to learn the Beach Boys on the guitar. I recently started playing the guitar last year. And it's my favorite thing in the whole.
Yes. Yeah. And you've got quite a collection
Yes.
of guitars. Yeah, I keep up with you guys. So I've seen a video where you were kind of talking about each guitar that you own. Oh,
Yeah,
that cool.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool stuff. What I want to compliment you guys right here on this. And as teachers, DH will get this where I'm kind of going with this. What is awesome is that you guys are showing the way for doing things with your family. That is so rare nowadays, where the whole unit of the family is not engaged in doing things with each other. We're on our own set world in our cell phones and all that stuff. But like you said, you are rehearsing together, you're performing together, you're spending that valuable time with each other that'll be special all of your lives. That's a compliment in itself right there, I think. It's amazing. Yeah, go ahead.
Mike, well, it's more of like a comment. there was this band back in like the 80s called Popular Demand, and it consisted of this guy, two brother and sister, and then Mama's over here right now.
Grandma.
She used to,
Come from a long line of
It's just a
family
mom
bands.
then.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, the family unit is so strong with you
Yeah.
guys. That's just, amazing. Just keep it up. That is just great stuff that you guys are enjoying such a precious thing together. That's awesome.
This is kind of one of those
Yeah.
stories you could see on like a Hallmark, the family movie channel.
Yeah.
You guys
It's
need
true.
to get with a producer.
It's
This
true.
needs to happen because
Yeah.
it's one of those things because families are, like DC was saying, families are so busy, and sometimes younger generations get so self-absorbed they miss out on spending that time with the
That
older
family.
generations
Yeah.
and getting
Yeah.
that knowledge. But you guys are doing that, and that it's just amazing. It kind of just it just makes you feel good to know that there's still folks out there. The family units are still strong. So yeah,
Yeah.
you guys need to make a movie out of this, and
It's true.
we'll get Mama can produce it. I think isn't that what you called your grandmother was Mama?
Yeah.
It'll be
Yeah.
just Beach Boys documentary where the dad.
Right. Right.
I was just talking to the boys today. We were working on our show and stuff, and I was telling them about, we were discussing talking about the sincerity of being the family thing. And so
Yeah.
I this because when my dad brought I grew up playing with my dad, but it was new for him. He was never in a family band. So I grew up doing it. And like you would expect growing up, you're in this thing with your family, and at some point you're thinking, oh, I don't know how cool this is, while everybody else is doing stuff. But I've been through it all. And so I've seen the entire thing and how it plays out and how important it is to you later. So it makes it's easier for me to instill that into these boys because I know exactly how it's going to play out when they're older, how much they're going to look back and appreciate it all. So it's really
Absolutely. Absolutely. You've got to get all kinds of comments from people that follow you and people that come to your concert or performances and all that stuff. You've got to get these boys amaze me. I mean, you must get one compliment after another.
It's all it is.
That part that's what I get out of it. Just being the dad and I
Sure.
about how it was for my dad or how it still is for my dad. And it's just an endless amount of people that it brings happiness and joy and just see the family thing. And
yes,
I get a lot of satisfaction out of
sure.
It
And
makes me see a family playing music together.
Absolutely.
And that's the thing. Everything like when you guys put things out there on social media and all, you don't realize how much of a actual relaxation break you're giving folks
It's a
away
gift.
from life. I mean, life is hard. Let's just face
Absolutely.
it. And a lot of folks, they're looking for that outlet, and being able to watch you guys and get that entertainment. I mean, you guys provide just a massive gift to folks. So thank you for that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It is a precious gift that you're giving back for sure.
That's really great to hear because it's nice to know that something we want to do and we enjoy doing makes people happy. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
guys,
DC,
boys,
DC,
I got to ask you guys. I'm sorry. Go ahead, DH.
I was going to say, DC, one of these days we're going to figure out how to make this show make people happy. We don't. We'll get there.
We ain't out there yet. That's for sure. Now I got to ask the boys this for sure. When you're performing and you see the variety of different age groups, I would guess at y'all's performances, that's got to be pretty interesting to you. From the grandmas and grandpa ages to maybe even to your age. Do you get a variety of different age groups coming to your performances?
There's usually I think two. You got the grandpas and the grandpas, moms and the dads. That's it.
Not a lot of younger people, huh?
If it's like a party or a festival, then yeah, there'll be some young people. But if it's just like a theater, No.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. How does everybody? And I think I asked you guys this when we had you on the first time, but I want to ask it again. What's your buddies and all your friends at school? What do they think about what you do?
What do they think?
Well, so basically, we're not home. Me and my brother, we now do online school.
Oh, okay. Okay.
do.
So you got friends though? I'm sure. So
Oh, you don't-
what do they think about it?
I swear to God,
Any friends?
we don't know a single being.
I have some friends. I had a lot of friends that we rode our e-bikes a lot. But I'll still see them once in them, but like I love my guitar.
Gotcha.
I can
Gotcha.
just-
So you're wrapped into all that. That's great. That is great stuff.
Now, DC, I think it might be time for the question of the night because I got to know if I'm going to get a free breakfast this Friday. What do you think?
I hear you.
All right, guys. So what we're going to do, and you guys have done this before on the show, but what we're going to do.
They may have. They may have.
I can't remember if we did or
Yeah.
not.
Yeah. I don't know if we had
But what we're
started
going to
that.
do, every Friday morning, we do a recap of the show, DC and I, because it's such a high budget show, and we do it at the Waffle
Right.
House here in
Right.
in
Now they
Smyrna.
won't know what the Waffle
No,
House
no.
might be. I'm
But
sure,
anyway.
but
Yeah, but the whoever song y'all pick is the winner, and then the loser has to buy breakfast. Okay, so we're gonna give you two songs, and these from the Beach Boys, and you're gonna pick your favorite song. And DC says I always cheat, so I'm not gonna say anything about it. I'm gonna let him tell you the two songs. So DC, as you get ready. Oh, by the way, DC, did I tell you I started a new career?
no, you have
I
not.
started
You're leading them
grading-
down the path here. Is what you're
I
doing.
started grading pearls for jewelry company. And you know, I've been all around this great big world and I've seen all kinds of
geez,
pearls.
man.
But I couldn't wait to get back in the States, back to the greatest pearls in the world. I mean, it's just the greatest pearls, you know.
That's all. Because you're going to go downhill from there. You're going to go downhill from
I
there.
don't know what you're talking about, man.
So-
I'm talking about California pearls.
Right.
So
Right.
you go ahead and give them the songs. I just
All
want
right.
to tell you
Let's
that.
do that. Let's do that. Okay, guys. Here's what you're choosing from: California Girls or Surfing USA.
California girls.
There
Okay,
you go.
There's one. Nice having you on the show. Just kidding.
Two.
California Girls. There you
Two.
go.
We're all choosing our favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, of those two.
California Girls.
Yeah, I'm with them, California girls.
Surfing USA is overrated.
Four. It's a clean sweep. It's a clean,
It's a clean sweep for you this week.
I get free breakfast, guys. Y'all are amazing. When I have my cup of coffee Friday morning, I'm gonna raise it up and I'm gonna give you a toast because I get my free breakfast Friday morning.
Right.
I love those
Right.
California pearls. I mean, they're
Yeah,
the
that's
best pearls
it.
in the world.
That's right. That's exactly right. So guys, talk to us about some of your upcoming, gigs that you have.
So on November 5th,
Yes.
6th, 7th.
I think it's the 5th
Okay, November 5th, we have a gig at the Laugh Factory
in Covina.
in Covina. Surfs Up is gonna play there for the second time. We played there once. It was very epic. It was probably my second favorite gig I've ever played.
Oh,
Wow.
Great time
Wow.
there. I was sitting down. I was eating the snacks in the green room. Very cool. The only thing I didn't like about it is when we were signing autographs and stuff. This lady wanted us to walk like down 5 blocks to take a picture with her car.
yeah, I was not doing that.
We were down, and then
So I got to know what were the snacks if they were that
Yeah,
good. I mean, we
yeah.
got to know what they were.
Yeah, that was the
snacks. I think it consisted of Chips Ahoy, Doritos, Fritos, just a bunch of stuff my dad doesn't want me to have.
Oh, there you go. Okay. That would make it more inviting for sure. Absolutely. I get it.
It was awesome.
But you guys have a minute. I could give you a little background, some interesting Beach Boys history that we have with the Beach Boys.
Yeah, absolutely. Please do.
Yes.
But, so I don't know how much you've read up, but my dad, Don Sr. here, back in the late 60s and early 70s, he met Brian Wilson and the rest of the guys and got to be friends with them. And he hung around with them for several years and ended up writing with Brian
Wow.
Oh, wow.
a couple songs with Brian Wilson. And So that's not why we ended up being a Beach Boy tribute band. Hold on. But so all my life growing up, I grew up listening to my dad's stories about his days with running around with Brian. They were actually buddies, and
Sure.
hundreds of stories. He actually wrote a book about this, but the two songs they wrote, one of them was supposed to be on the Surf's Up album. Like, so this is like huge.
Wow. Yeah.
A lot of things went wrong, and it didn't happen. So it was a real letdown. And this is a big story my dad had all growing up. And
Yeah.
so what was it, 3 years ago?
2020.
They put a box set out in 2020 called Field Clothes with a bunch of unreleased material.
It's in the garage.
And it's a Capitol Records release. And they ended up putting those songs on the record. So Dad
Wow.
songwriting credit with Brian. It was very exciting, and we talk about it all the time.
Fantastic.
that's
Yeah, that
awesome.
is amazing.
And Don Senior, if you don't mind, can you share the information about the book and where people might be able to
Yeah,
find it? Because I'd
absolutely.
love to read that.
It's available on Amazon. It's called The Lost Song by Don Goldberg. You should be able to find it. The Lost Song, Don Goldberg.
Lost song. Okay.
And then, it was 50 years later when they found it. So it's a long time.
Wow, that is awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely, DC, I'm definitely going to order a copy of that book because I'd love
Absolutely.
to read that. Yeah.
Absolutely. Don, so tell us the first time you ever met Brian.
Okay, well, I was one of my songs around Hollywood. So I don't think Donnie was born yet, but just before he was born. And I heard that Beach Boys had a office, Brother Records, on below Hollywood Boulevard. I was hitting up all the places, so I went over there and met some people over there. But after coming back a few times, I finally met Bruce Johnston. He was the first Beach Boy I ever met. But I popped in a few more times, and one day Brian was there, and I was pretty persistent and came back times, and finally he invited me over his cousin's house because he was kicked out of the house by Maryland at the time. And then it went on, finally ran into him again. He was back home with Maryland. He said, "You want to come up to the house, the big house,
Yeah. Yeah.
He kind of liked my stuff right away. I can't think he liked me more than he liked my stuff. But anyway, we ended up recording Sweet and Bitter at his house. And then it just got shelved. And I just became friends with him. And finally, we wrote that other song, Out in the Country, together. And they were going to put it on one of the albums. And that just didn't quite happen. There was a lot of stuff going on. They went to Holland. They split to Holland, and then everything stopped for a while. But
if you buy the book, you'll get the real
you get the whole story.
It's very interesting why the song didn't up on the album. So
The Lost Song by Don Goldberg. You can get it for $99 on Amazon.
All right.
I'm
We got
definitely gonna be ordering a copy as soon
Absolutely.
as we finish here.
That's right up my alley too. That kind of stuff is
I
awesome.
love that, getting those backstories and stuff. That's just amazing because that's an amazing part of music history.
Music
that a lot
history.
of folks
Yeah, absolutely.
may not ever get to experience, is getting the backstories and all of that you're sharing there, Don. So
Yeah.
I can't wait to read that. That's going to be amazing.
It's a small book, but it tells a lot for a short period of time.
Yeah.
Well, let's get copies of that book for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, talk to me about the relationship you have with David Marks.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah.
David Marks might be the funniest human being.
Is that right? Yeah.
So I think the last 2 times we went to LA, we picked him up and we hung out with him. We went to Lancers.
Oh my god, the worst place of all time.
God, just don't go there.
Lances, if you're watching this video, your restaurant's awful.
Then got some ice cream, and then we recorded this fun video of him reading Brain Rot. Brain Rot is
Yes. Yeah, I've seen the video. That's how I knew that y'all had that relationship with him when I seen it. Yeah, it was some funny stuff. It really was. Yeah. So that is so cool. That is so cool. That makes it even more powerful, I would think, to play the music and know the background of these guys in person.
Yeah.
That you know, that's not like a tribute band that's forming here, you know, in Tennessee or Indiana or something and doing it. But you guys have the real backbone to the music and the background history to it. That is so cool, that stuff.
Yeah.
There's a couple guys in the whole scene that we've been fortunate enough to be friends with. Dean Torrance is a good friend of ours. I've worked with Dean and David.
I can throw a rock to his house.
A lot. And
Oh, wow. Okay.
those guys. Yeah, Dean's kind of like the honorary mayor here in Huntington Beach. He helped name it Surf City, and yeah.
No,
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He's still around. He still performs, and we see him running around town all the time.
Oh, wow. That is so cool, the history background of
It
that.
is. That is.
Fantastic stuff.
Got to know him, and yeah, we are, like you said, we're very fortunate to have done this right here in Southern California.
Sure. Absolutely where it all started. Guys, they absolutely, this band has to be right up there with one of the top bands ever in music history, wouldn't you think?
100%.
they're better than
The
Beatles.
Beach Boys? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, just standing the test of time. I mean,
Yeah, it's just amazing. Just amazing. And we've talked about that a little bit before, but I was kind of wanting your opinion of that. Would you kind of agree to that they definitely are up there at the top?
Yeah, the Beatles have some pretty great songs, but they're also
Sure.
British sometimes, and sometimes I can't really stand them. But then the Beach Boys, it's really nice. You know, you got the falsetto and the harmonies and everything else, and you got Mike Love, but he's annoying. And
We're
you got
definitely
Brian Wilson.
Biased, growing up playing it all, but
Sure.
musician my whole life, and I still choose them over any band.
Yeah, to me,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, just the longevity in itself.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking, 60 plus years, and their songs come on, and you're still jamming to those songs.
Yeah, but
it's
I
amazing.
think one of the key things that sticks out to me about their music is so fun.
Oh yeah.
Most of it is so fun, but it's also storytelling that they do with their music. It's a spectrum, isn't it? Their music library is a spectrum of different feelings and emotions.
Genius music, any way you look at it.
Yeah.
I've played it. When you're playing out, you do the greatest hits, right?
Yeah. Sure.
It's about 40 songs. I've been literally playing these 40 songs for 45 years, and I've not ever once been tired of playing one of their songs. So.
Yeah, isn't that amazing? Yeah.
also the long.
That's
I love that song.
yeah,
Right.
When I get tired of his darling. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I think we should decide to do Beach Boys because it's still alive today. I mean, a lot of people, our age or my age, are going, passing on and that. But I think they'll always hang on a little bit. And, now we love the Beach Boys, but I don't think there's a day goes by we don't talk about Brian Wilson or the Beach Boys in our family.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that is just amazing stuff.
Yes.
To have that connection to that group that's special. Absolutely.
Oh,
That's
definitely,
special
yes.
for sure. For sure. Fellas, we appreciate your time tonight.
Yes,
we
thank you
really
for joining
do. And all the best to you and safe in your travels. And we hope to catch up with you guys again in the future for sure.
You guys ever
Can you hang out as we close out the show?
wasn't that the
yeah. He's asking if you heard of the Pendletones.
The Pendletones. No, I don't think so.
question? That was the Beach Boys.
That was their name before they were.
Okay. Now, they may have mentioned that. Oh, by the way, I wanted to get your comment about this real quick before we get you out of here. I assume you've seen the documentary that Disney put out.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
Me and Donnie were there with David Marks.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay. It's fantastic, by the way. And they may have mentioned that first original name of the group and all that in that. Now that I think about it.
And then when they had a special thing at Brahman's Chinese Theater, we went with David Marks, and there, everybody was there. Brian was there, and Mike was there, and we were right there with them all.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, it's great, folks. If you haven't seen it, it's on
Oh,
Disney
yeah, you
Channel.
definitely
Yeah, you
need
need
to,
to
yeah.
give it a look-see. I've seen it a bunch of times. I love the Beach Boys, and it's a well done documentary for sure. It's really well done. So, yeah, we appreciate it, guys, so much.
Yes,
If you can
guys, thank
hang
you.
tight there, we'll close it out. All right? Go ahead, DH.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for another episode of D&D Dynamite 80s. We would like to thank our guest tonight, Surfs Up. You guys have been amazing tonight. And folks, check them out. Check out their work. Check out their material. Amazing artists, amazing group, and they just do so much. Also
Very,
for
very
everyone
talented.
Yes, everyone that
gentlemen,
joined
all
us on
of
the
them.
chat
Yep.
tonight, Lynn
Yep.
Erickson and David.
We
Grant
appreciate
Smith
you
and
joining
others.
in
We
on the
appreciate
chat.
you joining in.
Absolutely.
Folks, as I always end off before I send it over to DC, remember, it doesn't cost anything extra to be kind to each other. So always be kind to each other.
Amen,
DC?
brother. Amen. Real quick, next week we have lost my train of thought there for Sounds of Summer tribute band. Sounds of Summer for Beach Boys week next week. So we'll check in with those guys, see what's going on with what they do as well. But once again, we appreciate these guys. So check out Surfs Up on all the socials. They got a great website as well. And check out all their stuff. Get the book. Get Don's book, and that can be found on Amazon. And check out these guys on Raised Wrong also. Always look forward to their material that they bring or have out. And guys, I want to compliment you on this. Whoever does your video and all that, where you were down by the pier, that was some good stuff. That is some very good quality videos y'all have come up with here recently. So that's fantastic stuff. But like I said, always enjoy checking out what you got next. That's for sure. So all the best to you guys, and we appreciate you so much.
Very much.
All right. Take care.
DC, let's play our sponsors before we
Let's
get out
do
of here.
that. D&D Dynamite 80s would like to thank their sponsors, Hudson's Flags and More, Nesting Project of Smyrna, Tennessee, PJG Marketing, Totally Cool 80s, Charlie Bubbles Cares for Kids, Jackie's Creations on Facebook, Riley Rhodes Art Designs at rileyroads.art on Instagram, and the Magic Yarn Project. Yes. You can find all these great folks online. Most certainly.
DC, I'm going to ask you, Lynn, if you're still listening out there, I adjusted the mic where you said my mic was a little low. I hooked up a new mic tonight, so if you're still listening, if you can give me a thumbs up if it's gotten better.
And Lynn, send your information, brother. We'll have you on in November.
Yes, we want to have you on, Lynn, so make sure and send us that. I hope you're still on here. I'm not sure if you are or not, Lynn, but if you're on there, please make sure
You'll see the replay. Get with us,
and
and we have some dates open in November, and we'd love to have you on, brother.
I'll also send him on Messenger. I'll send the information.
That'll be awesome
as well. So
that'll be good. That'll be
all
good.
right, brother. That's going to do it for another good show. Go ahead.
Yeah, fantastic start to another in the book for the Beach Boys. Another good,
Lynn
great
gave
one.
us a thumbs up. So yes,
Okay.
I guess so. And Lynn, if you would,
All right,
just,
send that
if you'll
information to DH there, and we'll
send
get
that
you
in, and we'll get you set up.
We'll get it all in the books. But for DH, I am DC. Enjoy your dinner there, my friend. And
I'm fixing to, man. I'm ready to go. We're going up to Jefferson's going to give me some of those.
There
double
you
dip
go.
wings.
Come my way and get some good food.
Yes, sir.
So DH, for DH, I am DC. Thank you for joining us for the Beach Boys month, and we'll see you next week. Keep catching those waves.
Isn't that the totally?
That's it. All right. See you, brother.
All right, brother.